Righty then. So we had some reviewing to do on here. Hey, remember if this is going to be a circle or a dot? A dot at my 10. So which way should my arrow go? Okay, that's what we're talking about. All right, do your cross products to get 36x equals 360. So x equals 10. All right, a negative and a negative make a. Okay, 6 times 10.
Correct.
60.
I was thinking negative 60. I was like, put my dashes with minuses.
So when you're using it, you have to make sure your negative is using a negative sign and not the subtraction.
Yeah, because I put it in the keyboard.
Okay. All right. Does this make a proportional relationship? Does it cross the origin? Is it straight?
Yeah.
Yes, because it's got a constant rise. It looks like if it kept going up, it's probably somewhere there, but it's straight. So yes, it is proportional. All right, length times width times height. So 5 times 4 times 7, 20 times 7, 140 inches. Ew. Any questions about these? Do you feel more confident about these type of questions than the ones from the last 2 days? I feel like these we've at least all covered in class, so hopefully. Oh, it's so tiny. All right, a negative 7 minus 3. Keep, change to add the opposite. So is it negative 4 or negative 10?
Negative
4.
Negative 10. I'm not agree on these kids.
All right, they will have questions like that on Island to see if you remember to add the opposite. Okay, that's that keep, change. Alright. This was homework from Monday. And the homework from Tuesday. Here is your first side. Okay? Oh, you have a good day. I thought you only had 2 days of homework this year.
Today, Wednesday or Thursday?
Wednesday. Alright, number 1, 2, 3, and 4 we did basically in class. 5 should have been 41% decrease. 6, 5% decrease. 7 was 28%. You had to divide by the actual. I don't think we got that far in class, so I wasn't able to tell you guys that, but you divide by an actual when you have an estimation problem. So I did put the tips in Google Classroom yesterday before I left. 8 was 23%. 9, you had to kind of find unit rates first, and then use that information. And I got 38% and a 13% increase on the 10. On the back side, find the percent of change in the perimeter. It was 100%. Find the percent change in the area. It was 300%. 12, it was giving you a chance to think and work it out. And 13 should have been around 4.2%. It wasn't exactly that. That's fine because of the question. 4, 60 apart. So 10 is greater than a part of 60 than 90. So it was $60 for the sound system. And his mistake was that he put 125 at the bottom. The original was $52, so that's what he should have divided by. Okay. All right, one quick review before. Okay, so yes, it is 7% for Indiana. Our sales tax is 7%. Which even Mrs. Chuck was like, really? It went back to 7? I was like, yeah, I was not expecting that. The smallest, I see a lot of 6%. Oh, 5.5, 5.3. Then you got 9.23.
What's the highest?
I'm thinking the Washington is the highest. I don't see anything bigger than that one. Oh, wait,
Like
no,
7 cents per dollar.
Arkansas, well, Louisiana is 9.52. So they're the highest. They have the highest sales tax. We went to Jamaica and their sales tax was 13%.
Look at Hawaii. Yeah.
Hawaii, oh, that's the, Alaska is not even 2%. So I guess they're the smallest. And 18. Oh, Montana, I don't know. Is that what that means?
Yeah.
I just, it says no, it's just a name. Oh. There's probably more like income tax than, you have sales tax, you have income tax, you have some tax. But Michigan's cheaper than Indiana, Kentucky's cheaper. So, alright. Quick review, because this is gonna have sales tax discount. And then you have one two-step problem. So I wanna make sure we all remember how to do two-step problems. Then we'll do 2 of the percent increase, decrease, and then you'll have the rest of the time for the quiz. Alright, so shirt is on sale for 30% off. The regular price of $25.49. Oh, I forgot to change the word from shirt jacket. And then it's a 7% sales tax. Discount always comes first. No matter how it's worded, you always find discount first. So remember, percents always go over. What do percents always go over? 100. We're finding our discount of the jacket of 25. Now, when I go to make my other one, my 7% over 100 equals my tax. I don't know this one yet. I have to do my discount first. So that's where we do our cross products. 100D equals, and then you gotta take your 30 times 25.99. 30 times 25.99. Oops, I forgot a 9. Yeah, 779.7. Divided by 100. The round to the nearest penny. Is this staying 79 or is it going to 80? 80. So our discount is 780. Do I add or subtract that from my 25.99? It's discount. I'm saving money. So I'm subtracting. Discount's the only one you subtract. Okay? So 108. So my 1810 now goes in that box. Right? You have to find that whole price first. Then you go to your taxes of 100T equals 7 times my 1810. And that's where you are allowed to use your desk math. But I'm still writing down what I'm doing. So if I make a mistake, my teacher that grades it can tell me what I did wrong. Oops, I wrote this is 100T. Divide by 100, which means I move it over. So is my tax $1.26 or $1.27? 7. I got to round it up because there's 7 after the 6. Now I add that to my 1810. So yeah, bring in a total of $19.37. That is my grand total. Alright. Any questions on that one? Alright. We have some questions doing that. And then we have on the back question. And there's space to give you, so that's why it's front and back. It's only 9 questions though. Right? What do we do first when we do these? What operation am I doing on top of my fraction? Am I adding or subtracting? Subtracting. And you always take your larger number minus the smaller number. Now, if I went from 120 to 158 songs on my phone, Did I go up or down? And is that an increase or decrease? Increase. So I know my answers are a percent increase. So then, and what do I divide by? What's my original amount? The 120 is my original. That's what we always. Well, what is that? 38 over 120, which my calculator says is, if I put them in right, 0.31666. So 1, 2, and we're going round to the nearest whole percent. So this 31% or 32%? 32. Okay, so you have questions like that. Let's do one more practice in case, I don't remember, anyone asked it yesterday, or we had everybody actually yesterday.
I think yesterday you said we did have one.
One of those rarities. We had everybody.
That's not right.
All right, quick review. If you have 34 messages on your phone, but then you deleted some to 13 messages, did you increase or decrease? Decrease. Got rid of some. So we already know we got a percent decrease. Okay? It doesn't matter which number comes first. Whichever one is larger is what we put first for subtraction. We do not want negative answers. And then my first one is the one that we divide by. Okay? So if I have 34 minus 13, parentheses, divided by 34, right? If I want, I can multiply by 100, so they'll go ahead and move my decimal for me. But I like doing my hops, so I normally just let the calculator do its own thing. 2 hops, 61 or 62? 62. 62. Okay? If you get a decimal answer, then you most likely need to move your decimal over. Okay? Question?
So that one we're just subtracting it and then whatever we get, we're going to divide it.
No. So I subtracted and I got, yeah, 21 keeps popping up this week. Yeah. So it was 21 divided by 34. I put it in the calculator with my parentheses. Okay? So then I don't have to like put 21 over 34. Okay? Just remember you always subtract on top. Yes, you just have to show your work like I did here. Okay? So that I know what you're putting in the calculator. Because if you're dividing by the wrong number, but you don't show your work, I can't tell you that's where your mistake was. Alrighty, questions, concerns, confusion? Alrighty, the rest of the time is yours.